Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me again. I'm not entirely sure where in the video this bit's going to be because I've kind of done some videos through the day. It's been a manic day. I will maybe put those videos here. I don't know. If they're going here, roll them now. Okay, I am recording this because if I don't, I'm going to get nothing done today. It's my day off. I literally got up, did my breakfast, sat down on the sofa, doom scrolled. It's been like 90 minutes of doom scrolling. It's very, very bad. So I am holding myself accountable by recording this for you guys. I need to shower. I need to get the money out for the budget reset. I need to tidy the all of the house. Yeah, so much to do. And now even less time to do it because I've literally sat on my ass doing nothing. So don't know if this will make it into the video, but it will give me a little bit of a G up to get things done. Well, that's better. I am showered, I'm clean, I've whacked some slap on because that always makes me feel better. I'm feeling much more motivated to get stuff done. So I'm going to go get the cash for the restuff and then I'm going to do that video and then I'm going to deal with the house. And then I am probably going to get halfway through that and give up. But I will have made a start. Well, so I'm going to go get the cash, but I will see you in a bit. I have no idea where the day is going. It is already nearly 1 o'clock. I've literally been to like 2 shops. I've got the cash for the reset and I treated myself to some flowers, reduced flowers, of course, and possibly a bottle of wine as well. Shh, don't tell the husband. I also found some in Aldi. They had like cheese for like 49p. They had like brie and goat's cheese and camembert and stuff for like 49p. So I got quite a lot of that. So I'm going to make myself a caramelized onion and goat's cheese flatbread for lunch because I haven't had lunch yet. And then I need to record the video and then I need to clean the house and then I need to edit the video. And I have no idea how I'm going to do all of that in the time that there is left in the day. So we might leave the tidying of the house until this weekend, possibly. It's fine. It's fine. It was kind of a last minute plan anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna go get that sorted and I will see you for the cash reset in a little bit. Basically, I recorded a few parts of my day just because it helps give me that motivation to get going. Actually just getting up and showered was a bit of a trial today. Nightmare. And it's been a hectic week as well, which has been super fun. I had my pre-op for my hip operation. So that's literally 2 weeks on Tuesday, my hip op. So I'm mildly terrified about that. Not even mildly, I'm just terrified about that. So I had that. I am expecting a parking ticket because I missed the so I went to a retail park and I wasn't expecting the maximum time I could stay on a retail park to be like 2 hours. So I'm expecting a £100 fine for that. Yay. What else have I done? Yeah, who knows? I don't know. I don't know where I am at this point. I should have maybe watched the bits I'd already done or I'm all very confused. Oh, anyway, so I'm going to assume that this is the budgety bit and I'm going to sort the other stuff out later. So I'm just going to get cracking. I treated myself to some flowers today. I've got the money out. I need to take the leftovers out and I have my wine that I definitely didn't buy today. It's only like a cheap rosé from Aldi, but it's very nice and I like it a lot. Oh, I hope I don't have to go anywhere for the rest of the day. Right, so we're gonna put that to one side, and we're gonna get out what was left from last week. We've got quite a bit left over actually, which is good. Just grabbing a bowl to push it in. Yeah, we've got quite a bit left over. I'm not sure if it's all going to go into the savings envelope or if some of it's going to go into the SSP envelope, but we'll see what we've got. So we've got a bunch of change. Oh. So we've got 15, 1660 something in food, which is a reasonable amount left in food, to be fair. That envelope is completely dead, but never mind. We didn't spend anything else of fun this week, so there's still 40 in there. We are planning to do a couple of things this weekend though, so I'm gonna leave it in for now and see what I think at the end. Miscellaneous. We actually spent quite a bit this week. Not out of miscellaneous, well, a little bit out of miscellaneous. As you can see, we went to IKEA, so we have been preparing the house for after my hip replacement, so we're just kind of like clearing the floors, making sure that there's space for me to be getting around, and our bedside tables have been utterly useless for well, ever. I bought them because they looked nice, but they didn't offer us as much space as we needed. So we've replaced those with some IKEA ones. So you might notice that there's a big chunk missing from savings, and that's because instead of buying a new oven, which I mentioned last time, we've actually bought bedside drawers for our bedroom. Anyway, so miscellaneous, we have 13. That's a £2 coin? Oh my goodness, that is the dirtiest £2 coin. I thought it was a 2p. So that's 1566 left in miscellaneous. Clothing I don't think we touched, so it should be the full 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 91. We were going to get, like, we all needed trainers, but me and my husband basically ended up talking ourselves out of it. And we just got new trainers for my daughter. She is growing like you wouldn't believe. What are we on? We're on pets. There we go. I'm not sure if we've spent much. We've got 25 left in pets. Or pet. Holiday, I don't think we've spent anything else of there. We've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 225. So that's what we had left last time. Oh, that's what nothing's been spent out of holiday is the point I'm trying to make. Oh my goodness. And then the savings envelope, a big chunk has gone out of here. I think we had 400 and I can actually check 1 second. We had, right, so we had savings was 460 at the end of last week, and we've spent a good chunk of that. I think we spent about 200 and, how much was it? Wait. We spent £250. Ouch. And that was on two bedside like drawer things, and then the glass top to go on top, and then we got some tubs for the bathroom as well. So we spent £250. So we should have about 210. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92, 2950. So 209.50. So the change is going to come out, leaving us with 205. And then the last envelope is just in here. So basically, so I don't see it, because if I see it, I'm likely to like spend money from it. And this I need to label, but this is like the SSP fund. So this is for when I do go off. So after the op, I'm looking at about 3 or 4 months recovery afterwards until I'm ready to go back to work. Or able, rather. I'm sure I'll be ready to go back to work a lot sooner. But probably about 3 or 4 months off sick after the op. My job only has a very low kind of paid, like full paid sick pay. So I get like 2 weeks full pay, 2 weeks half pay. and then the rest of it's going to be statutory sick, which is nothing. It's like 100 quid a week, which is a lot lower than what I get for my job. So we're putting money aside. We've got savings anyway, which will help, but we're also putting some of this money that's left over, we're putting that aside just for, I don't know, to help with food, to help with Christmas, I don't know. So there's currently 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95. There's 100 in there. I have been stressing about Christmas, to be fair. I've been worrying about like not having a lot of money for Christmas this year. Oh, but talking of Christmas, one of the things I did pick up while I was out today, I popped into our Dunelm and they have the green delivering joy tags. And these are just for local children, either cared for children or low income families. Sometimes it'll be like foster children, or it might be elderly people in residential care who don't really have families. And they always have loads of these, and it's heartbreaking some of the things they ask for. One of the tags I saw was somebody asking for some cleaning stuff because they were moving into a new flat. There was one child asking for a bottle of proper Vimto to have in school. And yeah, as much as we might not have a lot of money for Christmas this year, I think it is always really important to remember that Christmas is not just about getting gifts, it's about, you know, kindness and giving to other people. So we always pick up a few of their delivering joy tags, just as that kind of nice thing to do for somebody else around that time of year. And it does encourage our daughter to think about other people, especially when she sees that some of these children are her age or similar in age to her. And the kinds of things that they're asking for, it does make her think that actually when she's asking for those really big expensive gifts, I don't know. Anyway, I'm waffling. So we've got a couple here. We did pick up one each, but the last tag shows the name of our local council, which I don't particularly want to share kind of exactly where we are. So yeah, the other tag is asking for, so I'm assuming, actually if I cover that, I'm assuming it's a cared for child because it is a council tag. A little girl aged between 1 and 3 asking for some jigsaws or a soft toy. And that is, yeah, it breaks my heart seeing the things that people are asking for. Obviously some people do ask for big stuff and expensive stuff, but a lot of people are asking for very simple things. A lot of the elderly people in care homes, they're asking for chocolate, slippers, a blanket. So yeah, if you are able and you have a Dunelm near you, swing in, see if they're doing Delivering Joy this year. And yeah, it's a nice way to give back to your local community. Anyway, we've got the money out. How much did we have in total left over? Sorry, I went off on one. I don't work for Dunelm. I'm not kind of like, you know, sponsored or supporting them or anything. It was just something we do and I thought it was nice to share. A lot of people I talk to have never heard of it. So yeah. Anyway. Oh, where are we? We are 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, so that's 10, 20, 30, 35. 35 and change. Oh, I was supposed to write down in my book exactly how much was left from each one. I've got a memory like a sieve. My brain does not work the way it used to. Never mind. 2, 4, 36. Oh, apparently mine's in my hands. 70, 75, 77. Okay, so 36.77 is how much we've got left over, which is pretty good. It's not amazing, but the change will definitely go in the envelope. And then maybe if we put, I really want to fill up the savings envelopes, but I'm also very aware of the like going off on statutory sick and not having a massive income. So I'm going to put 20 into there. I'm actually going to take 20 out of fun. So maybe if we just let 1 week of fun money roll over, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, so that way I can put some into the savings envelope and we can put 20 into the statutory sick as well. Right, I'm going to make a note of that because I will forget later. And that will be bad. Yeah, see, I was supposed to do like I did last time and write down exactly what was left. Sausages. Oh, never mind. I'll go back through the video and fill this out in a second. So left over we had 36.77, did I say? I'll double check. My brain's all squiffy today. And it's not even the wine because I've only had like 2 sips. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I need more wine. Oh, where did my envelopes go? Oh, crikey. There they are. Oh, God, they're heavy. 1 sec. So, what number are we up to? We are up to number 39. Is there anything in there? Is it 39? Yeah, so we are on week 39, so we are putting 36.77, pretty sure. I'll double check and I'll put it on the screen. If it's wrong, it's possibly wrong. Oh dear, so 36.77. That's not too bad, and then we've added 20 to the statutory sick as well. Okay. Oh, need to empty those envelopes. There's almost no space to actually put any more in them. So that's what's come out. Oh, I'm all turned around. It's all very bad. Don't need the bowl anymore. Oh God. Thingy, we need to pay in. That's what we're doing. We put 80 into food. Yes. I don't know if I've already put it in the video, but I did swing by Aldi earlier and I got myself some flowers, which are always nice. Got myself the wine. Also, they had, I like their cheap, crappy brie, just because it's, it's cheap. And it had been reduced to 49p. So all of their Somerset cheeses, so their brie, their goat's cheese and their camembert had all been reduced to 49p. So of course I bought an unhealthy amount of cheese, but that came out of last week's money. Yeah, because I don't know. Anyway, brain. So £20 is going into my very broken fun envelope. There's no point even closing that, but never mind. We put 40 into miscellaneous. We put clothing. Oh, we don't need to put anything into clothing because that's still at 100. So that 20 instantly goes into next week's savings envelope. So I'm going to put it over there so I don't forget it. We put 10 into pets. Why we had 2 cats. We are now down to 1 cat, but I keep saying pets. We are putting 40 into the holiday fund. Won't be doing much with the little one over the October holiday, but it gives us money for activities during like the Christmas holidays, but also to send with her because I think she's going to her grandparents for October half term. So yeah, it gives us money to send with her to do something fun. And then we've got 50 going into the savings pot, which is backwards compared to all the others, which is just confusing. Ugh. So 20 goes there, 10 goes there. And then, yes, 40 is left for fuel. Yes. Oh my goodness. And then that one is going straight into next week's. Oh, I don't know why I'm always surprised at how heavy this is. but every time I pick it up, it's always heavier than I think. So next week will be envelope 40. We're not doing the like the weekly envelope challenge in that we're putting this a set amount into each envelope. We're just putting like what's left over into the envelope at the end of the week. So that will sit in there until next week, and then we'll add what's left over from this week into it. Yes, does that make sense? I'm not overly sure if, oh goodness, that made any sense whatsoever. So this is absolutely chock full, and I can barely zip it up. Oh. But that's good because it means it'll be an amazing unstuffing video, and it'll be very satisfying to see it all just on the table. Anyway, I've still got wine, so I'm going to finish that. I feel like that was a really dusty glass because it's like really funny in the bottom. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this weird and wonderful video today. Have a wonderful day, guys. I will catch you next time, and happy budgeting.